What's up, everybody? Jason here from the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, coming at you. One of these days, I want to knock that thing right off there with a brand new Unbox with Me video today. We're going to unbox a toy. We're going to unbox our feelings. We're going to talk about life and all the fun things about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yeah, one of these days, bam, it's going to go flying. Everything will shut down. It will be the end of all things. How's it going? Today is Wednesday, January 8th. That's right. We are halfway through the week. Some people like to call it hump day. I don't know why I keep bringing that up. Seem to just keep doing that. Not sure why. How's everybody going on and doing? That's not a question. Hi. Before we get going, definitely want to let you all know too that what you need to do. Also, thanks for being here. Second of all, go to enlistinthecore.com. The Core is the Cracktastic Organization of Retro Plastic Specialists. Enlistinthecore.com, right up there. That's where you can go and help support the show. That particularly takes you to our Patreon page. There's a couple tiers there. We got brand new perks, like a bonus episodes. You'll get a couple of those a month. You get to be in an exclusive chat with Elgin and I and all the other patrons. And lots of other fun, cool things. Or you can click the join button down there. If you're more of a YouTube person, hit that join button we got a couple tiers down there now too. Just want to let you all know there's 99 cents a month. You can be a channel member. That's all it takes minimum. And you get access to cool stuff like different colored, your name gets to be a different color in the chat. You get a little icon next to it that lets you know how long you've been a member. You get access to exclusive emojis and super chats and all that stuff and thanks and all that we can do now. And then there's also the higher tier now where you can be in the exclusive chat and get bonus episodes. So that's pretty cool, huh? Pretty excited to start doing those too. New year, new stuff. Also, a big announcement. I'll just say it. I don't know if anyone's ready for this, but it's pretty excited. New year, new Cracktastic Plastic. Elgin and I have decided it's just working out for us right now that we can schedule it and do it. We're having so much fun. It's kind of always been our dream to start releasing the podcast weekly. So we're going to not only start releasing the podcast weekly, more podcasts, yay! But we're also going to live stream those episodes. So you watching out there can be part of the podcast episodes, which is pretty amazing, super exciting. We're pumped to have all that interaction with you guys. We're excited that now we'll be able to have more guests from all over the world, really, because before it was just like, hey, you have to come to our town and sit in our room and then you can be on the show. But now this way it'll open it up. We'll be able to have more guests. So if you're interested in being a guest, let me know. But I think it's going to be Monday nights at 7 p.m. Central every week. Oh man, that's so exciting. I can't wait. I mean, we've been talking about it forever. Just wanting to do it. We just love talking toys and talking with all y'all. Yeah. So big news, big announcement. We'll start pushing it real soon, but like when I'm done here probably, but yeah. Oh man. So yes. What's that? Going over to the YouTube chat. Hey, it's channel member JT976 Evil. That's John. He says, what's all the ruckus? Some of us are trying to sleep over here, and you've got the whole dang KB toy warehouse you're opening live on stream. Maybe if you could see my desk right now, everything I've opened in the last month is probably sitting up here. Yeah. So yeah, big news. Big news. Weekly podcast. So excited. And live streaming it Mondays at 7. So just going to start saying that. I'll have to start putting that up on the screen too, but pretty darn excited. What else is going on? People, it's been great. I saw it once, and then I've had half a dozen people message me in the last day or two or hour being like, there's a big sale at Jay's this weekend, starting now this week. I can't remember. I think it was maybe the 6th through the end of the month. I don't remember. But the Merle Hay Mall store is moving to Ankeny. It's so far away. Not really. But closer to John, and that's what matters. But they're having a big, like, 50% sale. I'm like, dude. And I was talking with Brian Clark about it earlier, and it's hard telling, you know. It's like, it's not that that store had a ton of toys that I wanted. I mean, they did have that whole last time I was there. The window was mostly all Transformers. Not, again, it was probably the smallest. It's the smallest store of the three, but Brian and I were just like, yeah, to go all that way, and by the time we get there, probably this weekend, if we did, what will be left? Will it be slim pickings? Will it be worth the tough call? Tough call. Yeah, John says it started on the 6th, and that is what matters. He says the Ankeny location is supposed to have more inventory like the other two locations with less emphasis on sports stuff. And that definitely was a big part of the Merle Hay Mall one. You don't think about it till you get in there. You're like, holy crap, this is where they stuck all the sports stuff. And if that's true and is more like the other two, which I like both of them for different reasons, the West Des Moines one and the East 14th one, but both great. But yeah, I wonder. So I guess it depends if John's going to leave anything for the rest of us or what. But anyway, pretty exciting that they're having a sale this weekend, or till they're empty. I don't know. I'm like, if you're just moving, then don't you need inventory? I don't know how it works. I don't know what the plan is. It's their plan, not mine. Sale, that's what I heard. and it's great that people are letting me know. I definitely appreciate it. That's just part of this fun toy community, is helping each other spend all our money. Right? See, John says it felt like a gimmick to him. it's not like they're shutting down, right? It's just it's a great fake sales ploy, you know, to have a reason to have a sale, but unless, yeah, they're just hoping that 50% sales is going to get rid of all that sports stuff that was so high already, you know. How much toys there are they, or have they shifted out a lot of the toy? I don't know. I'm guessing you haven't been over there since the 6th, since Monday, but that's true too. 50% is crazy though. It's easy to math that when you got your basket and you're filling up. It's kind of 2 for 1 on some things, Yeah. So that was John's thought, that they already moved out the vintage stuff and you haven't been there. All right. Well, we need some even more local spies to get over there and take some pictures and some video and see what the madness is like. And if there's anything left, maybe we could get someone to do that by Saturday. Because even Brian Clark, who lives in Mason City, who's way up there, way up there, I think at least an hour north, he was thinking about coming down too. But anyway, that's what I know. I'm excited. Anytime there's a sale, I just imagine it's madness. I don't know. Well, yeah, if you out there watching, listening now, later, whichever, if you ever have a toy that you are like, man, I wish that was open, and I had somebody to open it with, so I didn't have to do it alone here in my room with just my cat. I don't have a cat, but you can come here onto this show and unbox a toy with me. That's cool. We love having guests on. It's always awesome. I want to see your toy as bad as I want you to open it. And I got toys to open, so I'm going to do it anyway. Doesn't matter. I got a really big doozy of a toy today. I'm really nervous about it, but excited. And might as well just get right into it, I guess. We'll see. Have I said all the stuff yet? Yes. Update on the show, the podcast weekly, enlistinthecorps.com. Going to start live streaming the podcast episodes Mondays at 7. This one's weird. Like, so we want you to always watch the podcast on YouTube. That would be if we got to choose how you listen to the podcast. It'd be like, watch the video on YouTube, because those hours add up to help us get to our goal. Everywhere else, it's great. It's awesome. It's numbers. It's awesome. Your pod catchers on all your iTunes and Spotify's and things. But Spotify, and they've had it for a little while. I've only started doing it since episode 100, but you can add the video on there now, so people on Spotify can also watch the video on Spotify. If you're like hardcore Spotify person, if that gets you to watch it, great. It doesn't help us. I mean, it's still a click of the show, but it doesn't count on our YouTube, where you'd be watching the same thing, but in a way that could help us. I'm rambling. Okay. So my birthday was a few days ago, and Tiffany had this present wrapped up before Christmas, just because my birthday's like a week after Christmas, which normally is sucky because I just get one series of presents. Hey, speaking of that awesome lady, Miss Tiffany, channel member numero uno, she says, stupid work made me late. Oh, you didn't miss too much, Tiff. Just letting everybody know the big announcement of the show and stuff. But so Tiffany, because she's awesome, got me a birthday present. So I got to have 2 Christmases, sort of. And she had this thing forever. And it was awesome because, like, she got it off my Amazon wish list, which, you can find at cracktasticplastic.com. Well, I know. 12 minutes of rambling? Is that even possible? And John, am I channel member numero dos? I'm saying you are, whether you are or not. I think you are. I can go look. I'll just go look. I can do that. Channel members. Where'd you go? No, not that. See, this is straight rambling. Oh, yeah. Numero dos. For real. For real. Yeah, he is. Autobot Decepticon. Heart Decepticon. New channel. I'll try to remember that intro next time I officially channel member numero dos. And so now when I think of number 2, I'm thinking of you, John. She got so nervous that because this present she got off of my Amazon wish list, which you can find at cracktasticplastic.com, because people were getting me some things through Christmas and possibly birthday through my Amazon wish list. And she got nervous. Because like that gift exchange Elgin and I did, that was from my wish list. And so So I had to run right and tell her right away. I'm like, "This is what I got," and she's like, "Okay, that's not it." And then from that moment on, she just kept she's like, "Don't open anything until you open this." It was that's that's our friend John. Um, anyway, we made it through. I don't know why she's nervous. This was a big toy on my wish list, and it's it's awesome. There, yes, I'll spoil it now, John. It's a Starscream. That's right. Um, and it's from around the era of the movies, from Revenge of the Fallen. Really, it doesn't say that on here anywhere, but it's got the same packaging. I knew it. That's right. Um, so it's got the Revenge of the Fallen artwork in the packaging, and I have I went and looked. I have one, two, at least 3 Starscreams that are the same as this, but different. So it's also kind of why I needed this one still. I think it's the last one of like this that I didn't have. And then there's a Ramjet and a Skywarp and several other jets like this. And I have all of them. I just didn't have this guy. I think it's one of the last ones. So yeah, on the wish list it said it was over $100. So I'm like, why were you worried anyone was going to give me that? But as I told you, and I would tell anyone, I should probably write it up in the thing that the toys on the Amazon wish list are just don't have to be bought on Amazon. They're just kind of a list, like to let you know what I didn't have and I was wanting, because Amazon now lets third party sellers be on there, and things that aren't new they can mark up based on the secondary market and stuff, and so just because it's on that list doesn't mean that one on Amazon is one that I wanted. And so thankfully she took that advice and searched this guy out on Mercari for, I'm guessing, over less than half the price. And needed. Let's dial it down a notch. Well, I know you're right. You're not wrong. But not that even the movie line was like a big. I'm not completing the line, but it's Starscream. I need all of them that I don't have. And I literally do need all the Starscreams. And this is one I didn't have. He was special. He was a Target exclusive. And they call him Deep Space Starscream, used with automorph technology. Deep Space Starscream is a Voyager class Decepticon. Has a limit. There it is. I was trying to find it. Limited edition metallic finish. Till all are bought. Starscream, yeah. Oh, I searched somewhere else without you telling me. Thank goodness. Well, and so I was telling for everybody. I was telling you. So here we go, and it's got this cool ass packaging. So like, I'm nervous to open it. Hopefully, like I like this packaging. Like I'm probably going to try and put them back in there. But we got the old movie Starscream, the old Dorito chip Starscream, people would call him, and pretty freaking cool. Yeah, Voyager class. So he's a big boy. But this packaging's awesome. Just this one 6-sided hexagonal box. It's got a little story time there for readers. Another picture of him. Got a little bit of tech spec action, which is awesome. More stories. But yeah, limited edition metallic finish. Kids can be so cruel. So yeah, neat little packaging. Got the cube back there, the spark. You know, it's pretty freaking cool. So let's get them out of here. Oh, it's got like a lid taped on there. Oh, yeah. A little bit of tape. That's every other side. There it is. And it's open. Kind of a handle. Yep. I don't know. It's so, yeah, it had this, you know, strip here that's all connected. It's kind of all together. I don't know if it all has to come out. Oh, now what the hell's happening? Caught on tape. Oh, a little more tape. Okay. So we'll just slide them out of there. Like some reverse Spock Star Trek thing. Cool. He's got a lot of little pieces of plastic over him. That metallic finish sells it. Selling it all. Okay. I got nervous because like one of his hands was a little like extra seamed floppy, but it's just, yeah, as I hoped, it was just part of, they both, I'll show you when I get them out. Okay, so is there an easier way? No. If I, before live streaming, forgive me for the silence. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. Man, back in the day, I would definitely have deconstructed this very, very carefully and purposefully. Or, oh, I see there. We're taped on there. Ah, I see. Well, that's something I could probably tape back up. So, I'm sorry, but this is... So he's on a piece of plastic here, you know, zip tied to it. You can see the zip tie, but the plastic is like a sheet through here, but then wraps around on the side and just taped in here. So I think once I cut these little flaps, I can take out the plastic in him. Don't think that plastic is... Maybe this is when being a not box keeper would be better. This has been my life. Just enough. Just save it. Just be careful. Okay. Oh, makes for good TV. So this box apparently has some flaps, lid style. Gosh dang. I'm just not a ripper. Well, all right. Okay. It was just had a flap that was stuck. Crazy. Crazy. Well, just in case I might not, if he doesn't like sit back in the not formed, maybe I'll save this little tie if I need to put him back in there. Dave S. Patrick, welcome to the chat. Do you have your Transformers animated figures? I do. You can, so from this, on this black shelf right here, from here, I got the alternators all the way up, and then all the way down there is animated, and there's 3 shelves that way. I have almost all of animated. It's one of my favorite lines for sure. I really love those toys. I really love that cartoon. One of my favorites. Yep. There's still just a couple more I'm looking for. There's like what do they call it? Stealth Lockdown, and a couple like that. Some of those alt versions, but all the main figures I have, so I feel good about that. All right, I am just going to cut these. Save that big one. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Miss Tiffany says, it better not be floppy. Already left the seller a good review. Well, yeah, so it's not. I mean, it is, but it's supposed to be, so I don't think it's a bad thing. Because I'll show you later, I saw pictures of it. The way it just has this gun thing with missiles. Okay. Come on out of there. Oh, didn't get that one cut. Gorsh. Ooh, mama. It was such when the movie came out, the movies, and this version of Starscream, it was, one of the first times they really did this alt version. This movie is such a unique style and look. Man, that's freaking cool. So these hands here, I thought were a little loose, but they have these things that open up, and there's missiles, I believe, still in there that go in here and will shoot out, and it's loose because it spins, shoots them all up. Oh, but that metallic finish does look freaking amazing. Let's get a close look here. Oh, yep. Looks awesome. There's kind of a satiny silver, and then there's a glossier silver with some gold in there. That looks awesome. I know. I don't think I'm the only one. I'm sure I got it from somebody, but just a big old triangle, big Dorito chip. Always seem to call it that. There's his back, got a lot of detail in there. Yeah, so he's got a little mechanism, a little roller piece here on the back of his arm. So a little action feature when you get So that's why it's loose, as it can spin and do that cool stuff. So we can blow those Autobots away. What a big, beefy boy. That's so cool. Awesome. I agree, Dave S. Patrick. We do need a 4th season of animated. I mean, there was a fairly, I can live with it, ending of 3, and it was epic, that 3rd season, but I agree, we need more, but we never will. Because I forgot his name now, the creator of that show, he passed away. So we're never, it won't be the same without him. And ooh, yeah, see that little tampographness on there. Yep, those little pieces of red in there just help accentuate that beautiful face. Just kidding. I feel like that's, nope, I don't think so. Thought maybe it was light piping, but there's like the see-through goldness on the back of his head there. But it's not really light piping. Well, don't focus then. Fine, don't. But it's similar to like the material on the cockpit there. Yeah. Freaking cool. Thanks, Tiffany. Bestest birthday present ever. Holy cow. Deep Space Starscream. An oldie, but a goodie. Do you like this? He doesn't look like Starscream, but I think enough times passed now we're kind of used to seeing the movie Starscream a little bit more. Man, when he came out, it was such a shock. It was so, well, it took getting used to. Sure took getting used to, but it's all part of the lore now. So I like the little accent of color there on his knees. That's cool. It's cool. No, it is like my girlfriend loves me or something. I'm a lucky boy. Lucky boy. All right. Well, that'll probably do it for today. Don't forget, though, enlistinthecorps.com if you want to help support the show and the podcast, which is now going weekly, Mondays at 7 p.m. live stream episodes. You can be part of the episodes. Pretty excited about that. If you want to help out the show even more, enlistinthecorps.com or click that join button down there. Check out the perks. It all goes back to help put the show on, and there's so many dang things. So we appreciate you guys watching these videos, commenting, all the things that you do. Just appreciate it so much. It's amazing. And that's what I know. Everything else, cracktasticplastic.com. Takes you to all the social media stuff. Connect with us there. We'd love to talk toys with you. That's what I know. And I'm looking for the button.